You visited the taxidermy exhibit at the Grand Canyon Museum. You were exposed to uranium.
So this is uranium ore. It is the culprit behind the story of the excess radiation levels, or the very high radiation levels at the Grand Canyon. Yes, uranium ore is radioactive, but the levels that they were reporting in the news were 800 milli-R per hour, and to any health physicist, that's a very large number. You would never want to expose the public to those levels of radiation. But you're not going to get that from uranium ore, those radiation levels. So what's the problem? Why the discrepancy? The news never went back and evaluated the information after the experts came in to evaluate whether or not those radiation levels were actually accurate and whether or not the visitors to the museum got exposed to high levels of radiation. So in 2019, the National Park Service sent in a group of experts, including one certified health physicist, to determine why the heck were they reading such high radiation levels. So this is where they were able to figure out the culprit by doing a side-by-side detector comparison. They took that detector with the high radiation readings and compared it to another detector that the certified health physicist brought in. So the radiation instrument that was originally used was a Ludlum Model 3001, and it's designed to be able to swap out multiple types of detectors. Now, a very important aspect to this specific type of meter is when you switch to these different types of detectors, when you connect them to it, you're supposed to press the button to change detector. So the meter that was used to do the original survey was set up with this detector as detector 1 and this detector as detector 2. The problem is the person who did the original survey was not familiar with this setup. They had this detector plugged in, which is the proper detector to use for this instance, but they had detector 1 selected, and this throws off the calibration completely. When the certified health physicist compared the two detectors, the detector that they used that read the high radiation readings was 200 times higher than what it was supposed to be. Now, if you read through this report, it is extremely detailed. Me as a health physicist, I love this stuff. It has everything that you would need. Neither the public nor employees working at the National Park Service were ever exposed to radiation levels that gave any sort of health hazard levels. So, no, if you visited the Grand Canyon between 2000 and 2018, you were never exposed to high levels of radiation due to the uranium that was stored there.